Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to this special reading. This is going to be an activation reading. Definitely do this. If you find this video, this is meant for you. Do this anytime when you're completely relaxed and have time, because I'm going to pull cards that are going to deeply activate you. I'm asking the deck basically what we can be deeply activated right now to create that success in our lives and to further activate us on the path that we're on right now. So these are going to be deep activations, and I'm going to be diving deep into the book and giving you affirmations and the full meaning of each card, more than just what's on the card. I'm going to go delve into the guidebook so you're truly activated. So this is a deep activation, a soul activation, real concrete advice. And let me move these back. We're going to be deeply activated right now. There's a lot of that we're going for, a lot of new things coming in, a lot of actions and things that we have to do. We have to feel empowered to do right now, especially with this new energy coming in. So I'm asking this activation deck to give advice to us and to activate us in the proper ways in order for us to take full reign of this energy and use it in the best possible way for the good of ourselves and those around us, but more importantly for our life, what we need to activate within ourselves right now that will lead us directly to the success that we want and desire and need. So take a deep breath, get really relaxed, and we're going to see what cards fly out of the deck. That the intention, I have chills, we're going to be deeply activated and bring up, like within ourselves, what we need right now. What do we need to activate? So get really comfortable, clear out your mind, exhale, relax, and drink in these messages because this is going to activate. Okay. Where are our activation messages? What do we need to activate? For anyone who finds this video, they're going to get really, really specific. Okay. This is going to be serious, actually, of what we're going to have to dive in deep into our soul. Ooh, okay, we got one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this. Let's get it. So far, I love the card. Okay. Okay, let me do it in the order. Wow, 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 wow. I'll hold up the cards and I'll show you what they are. First, we have Cosmic Flower. Cosmic Flower. And it says, the frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Cosmic Flower is our first card. Our second card is Romantic Love. And this is the image, Romantic Love. And it says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. I'm going to read the full descriptions of each card, so we're going to dive deep. And the throat chakra. And it says the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. And the last card, are you ready for this? Prosperity. This is amazing. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. We got Cosmic Flower, Romantic Love, Throat Chakra, and Prosperity. This is what's being activated. All right, so I'm going to dive deep into each one and read you exactly what the full meaning is and the affirmation that we're being called to do to activate this. Okay, so for the first one is cosmic flower. So look at this image, cosmic flower, the title and the image itself, because this is a geometric activation card. So definitely stare at this image as I read and let it bring up and activate your soul. Okay, cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificent out into the world. Like the flower that draws the hummingbird to drink its nectar, the energy of cosmic flower invites us to keep returning to our cosmic core to drink from the nectar of our origin. Like the tiny bird, yet greatly skillful, we need to recognize that in order to be our highest expression here on earth, we need to check in with our home base, our source, often. It is the place where we connect to our spiritual core. The cosmic flower activation is overflowing with all aspects of the fullest expression of who we really are, an abundance of vibrant color, form, fragrance, sound, energy that stimulates our senses to a maximum, making us feel alive in every cell of our body. It is an invitation to enjoy the sweetness of life, to lift up negativity and express love as abundantly as we dare. Flowers have been given as an expression of love, affection, sympathy, and intention for thousands of years. Their beauty reminds us of how wonderful life can be when expressed fully. The green center of the flower represents the heart as the center of our being and the core of our experience here on earth. The bright oranges and reds are representing our passion, our creativity, our strength. The number 6 is associated with love and relationship, harmony and balance, all the elements that make the human experience so worthwhile. The dark background refers to the deep, dark universe where we connect to our place of origin, the place we call home. And this is the meditation of what we should try. Close your eyes and connect to that part of you that is closer to source, the part of you that is divine. Breathe in your own magnificence. When was the last time you disconnected from the outer world for a little while? Do you have a regular practice of silent contemplation in your daily life? Do you take time to just be with you? Take some time today. And that was the first card. That's amazing. I'm going to be rewatching this often. Oh my gosh, cosmic flower. Now we're on to romantic love. So, romantic love. So look at this image as I read this card to you. Romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Love is probably the most sought after, mysterious, indeterminate, and fulfilling feeling that a human can experience. Its mystery surely derives from the fact that we cannot really describe or define what it is. It is an energy. Is it an emotion? Perhaps it is simply the glue that binds everything together. Whatever it is, we know without a doubt when we feel loved and when we love. As vibrational beings, we hold a frequency that aligns with the frequency of our thoughts and our emotions. And from that vibrational point of attention, we attract everything else into our reality. Love is one of the highest frequencies. When we are in a state of love, we easily attract circumstances and people into our reality that are aligned with that frequency. The love that is so desired and fulfilling for many is romantic love. The love we experience with another when we are in love. The expression of being in love suggests that it is a place where we can be, not just a feeling that we have. When we are in love, we feel completely surrounded and engulfed by it. We are in the middle of it with no awareness of where it begins or where it ends. Our world becomes love and we feel more complete. This journey of becoming whole and complete within can be taken alone, but many prefer the support of another. But the idea that another is merely a reflection of that which we need in order to complete ourselves and achieve a state of wholeness leads to many misconceptions and expectations in romantic relationships. The most that any lover can do for us is bring us closer to ourselves, By focusing on our own heart and soul, we invite our lover to do the same. When both lovers are conscious of this, a romantic relationship can be deeply fulfilling and supportive of our individual quest for completeness. The romantic love image shows a flower that pours out vibrancy and intensity from its center, the source that we are all connected to. There is an unmistakable beauty that moves and attracts beyond reason. It is simply inviting us to dive in. The colors suggest the delicious richness that we feel when we allow deep absorption. The bright blue background indicates both the vast universe that is at the origin of every energy and the clear expression that romantic love invites us into. The color pink is associated with the universal love of oneself and others, with sweetness, tenderness, and care. Brighter pink brings in an aspect of aliveness, excitement, high energy, and power. The reds refer to the physical plane, the plane where we desire to experience this love. Try this. Take a moment to go inside yourself and contemplate the love in your life. Have you ever been deeply in love? What did you learn about yourself through your lover? What are you looking for in a romantic relationship? Which parts of you are easy to love? Which parts are perhaps a little harder? Write down all the things you love about yourself. And that was the second one that we're activating right now within our love. And I think it's love with others and also love within ourselves. And like it said, it's like the relationships we have with others actually bring us closer to the love with ourselves too. It's all like intertwined. Interesting. Okay, so the throat chakra. Throat chakra. So look at this image, and the throat chakra, the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of light, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, it's really interesting, I never saw that before. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color blue is associated with the fifth, or throat, chakra, located in the area of the neck. It is linked to communication and our ability to express our needs and desires. Blue is cooling, a mentally relaxing color, and it pacifies the nervous system. It connects us to the holistic thought, it generates wisdom, and it supports our communication and speech skills. Blue is considered the color of truth. Its sense is hearing. Try this. Think for a moment about the last time you really expressed a deep truth to someone. How did it feel to be completely honest and authentic in your expression? Are you always able to express yourself that way? If not, what holds you back? This is all that what we're activating. So we're activating all of these things. When you listen to the meanings again, this is what we're activating, being that cosmic flower, romantic love, throat chakra. And then we have prosperity. I can't wait to read this one. Prosperity 36. Prosperity. So look at this image. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. The new energy is asking us to revisit and redefine how we want to perceive many human concepts, to help us recreate a reality that reflects a new and more expanded consciousness. The way in which we perceive and express our state of prosperity is important to the creation of our new reality. The word prosperity originates from the Latin word prosperus, which means doing well, but this entails much more than just our financial wellness. The original meaning encompassed the totality of our well-being, including our health and happiness, as well as our success. Sadly, it seems that we have lost this meaning over time. We have grown accustomed to measuring our success and thus our prosperity by the reflection of our bank accounts. The new energy invites us to reconsider our feelings of joy, love, compassion, and connection to self and others, in addition to the fulfillment of our more mundane and physical needs. All are part of our sense of prosperity. In this activation, the abundance of rich, deep, and vibrant colors refers to the abundance of experiences that the universe provides in any given moment. Experiences that resonate with all parts of our being and activate all the energy centers, the chakras in our body. The swirling movements indicate the constant change that is at the core of our human experience. Their predominantly green and turquoise colors indicate the importance of letting all these experiences flow through the heart center, where we can connect them with our inner truth before we express them in the external world. The forest in the background and the double squares support the activation of prosperity on the level of our earthly plane and in our daily lives, so that all of our needs are fulfilled, those on the emotional and spiritual plane, as well as the ones that ensure our physical survival and well-being. The flowers at the corners represent the beautiful potential for new life, new possibilities, and new richness that grows from each new moment. The number 8 is the manifestation number, referring to our capacity to create a reality and our prosperity on this earth plane through an open heart and clear, focused intent. And it says, try this. Take a moment to go inside and contemplate the prosperity in your life. Do you feel prosperous? Do you feel prosperous? How are you prosperous? What areas would you like to be more prosperous? Write down everything and everyone that enriches your life and notice how long your list really is. Wow. So these activations, let's just go over real quick. The cosmic flower. This was all, the frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. The frequency of the cosmic flower is all connecting to source within us. We are the cosmic flower forever blooming by tapping in all the time to our cosmic seed of being connected to source. And we are starting as this cosmic flower, continuously always tapping within to that seed of source for us to bloom over and over again. That's what I'm really getting. It's activating this remembrance that we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. That's the true sense. That's where we're getting it from, the source, forever blooming, tapping back within. We're that cosmic flower. So to remind yourself, you're this cosmic flower. Then we have romantic love. And for me, that was bringing up that however we're looking for people in our lives for this romantic love, it's romantic love within ourselves. Everybody brings us closer to our love within. We have to build that love within ourselves too, and they're a reflection of that. Often, whether things work out with or without people, they still kick up that love within ourselves, whether they're with us or leave us. In all ways, some of your biggest life journeys come from your relationships with other people, and it brings you closer and deeper within yourself. Whether it works out in the end for the long term or not, each one brought you closer to yourself, that love, the divine love within yourself. It's bigger than just that person physically. That's what I was picking up. And the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Really interesting. And the big thing we're activating is this throat chakra, and I feel it's really being clear communication and expressing yourself, your truth, clearly expressing your core as this cosmic flower, at finding this true love within yourself. Throat chakra communication, and communicating in all your relationships with honesty and truthfulness and in line with your true self. And it says the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. And we're communicating honestly and truthfully with ourselves and with others to create that peace and balance within ourselves and within our lives and within our relationships and with ourselves and lives. That's all being activated. And in the end, that is the true prosperity. That's the true prosperity in all forms, not just in your bank account, not just with your money, but in all facets of your life, real prosperity, real overflow of abundance, real feeling of life, your life is prosperous. And it says the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And that's all from starting out as this cosmic flower, constantly going back into source, in touch with love with others and with ourselves, and communicating that honestly and truthfully. And that's the true abundance, that's the true prosperity, truly expressing ourselves in this overflow of true abundance and prosperity in all forms. And it's constant and always overflowing because we're this cosmic flower, always retapping into source, always retapping into this love for others and with ourselves, and clearly communicating, clear communication, and expressing that outwardly, and knowing this prosperity deep within ourselves, always coming from source and then coming back to us through our lives. And I love this. Supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides constantly. Or constantly. I love this reading. So this is for whenever you need to feel some activation. This was to get reactivated and to, yeah, it's the activation reading. These are the activation cards. I use the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle for this. All right, so this was the activation reading. You can do this anytime, rewatch it anytime to get refocused, reactivated, and be clear on what's being activated right now, and to tap into these activations anytime. All right, so take care and check out my channel for other readings. Bye-bye.